When I would come to the anthill, right, my game would just lag, terribly lag. Like I couldn't even come near the anthill. What's up, family? Welcome to the Lowery Show, where I teach you to live, play, and grow your knowledge for gaming one video at a time. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you why building an ant trap in Grounded will make your game run 10 times smoother. Before we dive into today's video, if you're into Grounded tips, news, tutorials, all that good stuff, then definitely consider subscribing and joining the family. So with that being said, let's hop into the video. Welcome in, guys. So as you guys see from the title and from the beginning of the intro, I was telling you why it's so much better to actually have one of these ant trap things built and Grounded. Because as you guys can see, there's literally tons and tons of ant parts all over the floor. The reason why I say that you guys actually need this is because when I would come to the anthill, right, my game would just lag, terribly lag. Like I couldn't even come near the anthill. And I know some of you have told me as well that you couldn't come near the anthill either. So what I decided to do was build an ant trap to kind of kill off all of the excess ants, because as you know, or maybe you don't know, if you leave the ant eggs in the actual anthill and never pick them up, they just end up hatching and then becoming more ants. Therefore, your game is going to crash more. So with this trap set up, that alleviates all of that. Your game should no longer lag when you come anywhere near this anthill. Plus, this is going to help you with getting eggs as well, and it's just going to help you a ton. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to actually make this in creative, and I'll be right back once I switch over. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm in creative. Now, if you come over here, you're probably going to want to have ant armor just so you don't have to be aggroed and touched by the actual ants and things like that. So what I like to do is build it out of pebblet foundations because they're a little bit more durable than your actual clay foundation. So you want to place your first foundation right here. Now what you want to do is you want to line these up as close as possible. If you don't get it as close as possible, it's okay, but you really want to get as close as possible. Now, once you have them set apart like this, you want to take a floor just to see that they match up together. Now, they're not the same level. That's totally fine. So the next thing you're gonna want to do is you want to build up 2 high. So one up here, one up here. Then you're gonna grab your palisade gates. And the reason why you want to use palisade gates is because in the middle of here, these are all gonna be spike strips down here, right? So in order to get these ants, you're gonna be able to open up the palisade gates like that, and then just collect all of your ant parts. Super duper easy. Now, the reason why I say you want it to be a grass plank apart is because the next step, you're going to take your pebblet foundation and place it to the back. And then it's going to snap easily to the palisade gates without an issue. Then you're going to double that one up as well. Next thing you want to do is start laying down all of your spike strips, your spike traps, whatever you want to call them. You want to put at least 3 on each side. So you want to put one right here, and one right here. And the best thing about this is you can actually build all of your blueprints before you even build anything. Now, the reason why I'm going all the way on every side is because we're going to be putting a lure trap on the top of this actual foundation right here. So next thing you want to do is grab your spike strips here, place them along the edge here, and then place this one on the edge right here. Then you want to start with these spike strips. Go ahead and turn them inward. And you want to just place as many as you can. Doesn't have to be in any specific order. Just, you know, as many as you can. There we go. All right. The next thing you want to do is you want to put down a Bout foundation, just like that. That one there and that one there. Now, the reason why you want to have these is because I like to put light towers on mine, just so you can see at night. If you come over here at night and you don't have a flashlight or anything like that, I like to put these here just because it's easier for me to see. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there, and that there. Now, then you want to grab your actual plant lamp and put it right there. Come on the other side, Do the same thing, light it and light it. Then you want to close it off like so. Then you can grab a bouillon foundation and place it at the top, just like that. Next thing you want to do is, that looks ugly to me, right? So we want to make that look nice. We're going to grab the stem wall. We're going to place it down there. We're going to place that one down there as well. Boom. We're going to place that there. Boom. Place that there. Place that one there. Go on the outside. And the reason really why you want to do this as well is just because, you know, sometimes the ants can get stuck down there and then it'll be a whole nother issue. All right, guys, so the next thing you want to actually do is start building the walls out. Now, the reason why you want to build the walls out is because the ants, they tend to go wherever ants want to go. They never want to go where you want them to go. So we're going to build this wall that goes out like so. And boom, there we go. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to grab our stem walls, go right here, boom, boom, and boom. There we go. This one's out a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Close that off, boom, and boom. Nice, neat, and tidy. Then we're going to go too high, just because we don't want the ants to actually get out. So we're going to go too high all the way around. Okay. The next thing we want to do is add our clover roofs. Just go ahead and add roofs like normal. Step over here, go over here, right there. Now, the reason why you want to add a roof is just because, you know, maybe you want to have a zip line that goes down to this anthill. It's easier to have a zip line when you have an actual roof. So then we're going to grab your square corner roofs right here, place those down and turn that around. Boom, there we go. And then finally add the last piece. There we go. And now you can choose regular floors. I like the bouillon foundations, whatever they're called. I just like how they look, just the tops. They're just really nice. So that's why I end up choosing that, right? So boom, there we go. No ants can get in, no ants can get out. Now this area right here, you want to actually close off, just because when the ants start piling up, they are going to get in that crevices, and it's going to get pretty annoying. Now we're going to be putting flower petals on this one as well as this one. So what we're going to need to do is place more of the actual spike strips. So we're going to place these going outward. We're going to do 4 on this actual foundation right here, 2 right here, and we're going to turn them around. And we're going to do 1 more and 1 more just like that. And then we're going to turn this around and do an actual one just like that. Boom. Now you want to actually not build these before you know, put everything that you need, because if you do, you're going to be like, your health is going to be dead. Like these spike strips take a lot of damage now. So just, you know, be mindful of that. So next thing you want to do is add your lure traps, 1 right here, 1 right here. And then the last one goes right here. Now what I like to do on the outside of here is actually just put some more little strips, just in case they try and come over to this area, because they are going to come over here as well. Play around with it a little bit. Now usually want to do 3 strips, just because 3 I find is a lot better for killing the actual soldier ants. So that's why I choose to do 3 on each side. So you want to kind of just place them where you can. Boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. And here we go. And there we go. All right, guys. So I hope you guys see the value in actually building an ant trap. Now, this one by far to me is one of the better ones. I've looked at all the other content creators building of their actual ant trap things, and they all had some flaws, and not saying that mine doesn't. Mine takes a ton of resources, as you guys can see. So I'd say if you do have the time and you want to actually fix the lagging issue in your game, then I feel like this is one of the better ways to actually do so. So if you guys found some value in today's show, please consider subscribing to the channel, join the family, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Remember, live, play, grow.
Just another